In its 92 seasons, Clark's in Lincoln has grown into one of the most popular attractions in New Hampshire. Probably most famous for the bear shows and one rather surly resident in the woods. For folks who don't know, that is the Wolfman.
Wolfman has grown into a phenomena. He's just amazing.
Mr. Engineer, you need to turn this train around.
Longtime employee Bob Henderson says Wolfman lore dates back decades. If you don't know the storyline, Wolfman has a mine of something called unobtainium right nearby.
Even though we have a legal right to run our trains there, Wolfman feels that we are infringing on his claim.
So when tourist trains roll through, he doesn't like it.
Hey, it's a dud. You ruined my rocket.
This unusual character actually started in 1973 as a funny stunt. And since then, a rotating series of men who blur the line between acting and edgy have donned the eye patch.
Pay no attention to that hole in the ground. It's a mine, not a yours.
Vernon Gray has been a Wolfman for 5 seasons.
The Wolfman is a New Hampshire legend. Like, it's amazing to be part of it.
Oddly enough, this job path started when he was just 12 years old, when the bearded belligerent scared his family on the train.
And he points at my mom. And I got out in the aisle and I told him, "Don't you dare touch my mother."
Wolfman may have left the train that day, but in a way, he stayed with Vernon.
After that, I was like, I know that I want to do this as like my job when I grow up.
Now, he's back, driving the banged-up Jeep, and he's the one trying to scare people several times a day. Clark's needs a few wolf men to cover all the shifts, and once in a while they have tryouts for the public. Just make sure mean and ugly are on your resume.
I mean, honestly, how many jobs can you have where you can scare children, shoot shotguns off, and yell at people and still have your job?
Tori Martin grew up loving coming to Clark's to see the Wolfman. He even won a contest impersonating the legend. So when word went out for tryouts, a clean-shaven Tori showed up and showed off his inner animal. Tori got the gig, and he gave up a full-time job as a chef. Now he's cooking up new ways to tell trains full of tourists to scram.
You are entering the danger zone.
To this day, before every train, I'm still so nervous I feel like I'm going to pee my pants. Some people are terrified. The younger children are a little bit intimidated and scared. Some adults are terrified.
No worries, though. Wolfman never seems to stop those pesky trains.
I almost feel like Wile E. Coyote and the train is the roadrunner. You can never catch the train, no matter how hard you try.
Speaking of trying, the guys let me try it out. First, by suiting up in the skins. Then I got a quick pep talk on scaring.
I don't think they're going to be nearly as scared of me as they are of you.
Well, there's an axe there, there's bones in the back. Wave them around.
Okay.
Act like a maniac.
Okay, cue the train and my really scary inner self.
Get out! We don't want you around here! Get out of here! This is our land!
I don't think I scared anybody. But maybe my bad performance scared my partner out there, the real Wolfman, because he was like, what am I doing with this guy? But it was a blast to be part of a tradition even for a moment.
Did you catch him with that stick?
It was a pointy stick. I could have hurt somebody with that.
Yeah. Good thing you got that eye patch. You could have lost your own eye.
Turns out all those years of isolation has made the Wolfman wise. And we should note, a man ahead of his time when it comes to surviving a pandemic.
You better keep 6 feet away, pesky varmint. Wolfman, social distancing since 1973.
On that note, we better make some distance. I think Wolfman wants us to scram.
You lily-livered loon lickers need to make like a tree and get out of here.